little bit. It's like every game you play, you
Can
can
you
boost
can
up your
can
attributes
can
and
you run
stats and
around the
things like
street?
that.
You can just run around the
Yes,
street with a ball in your hand, just randomly shooting that shit.
you can actually run around this place that they put you in, and you can go to like different ball courts to improve your stats and things like that. You can go buy shoes, you can go buy different jerseys that'll boost up your stats. Yes,
Okay,
Oh,
free to play.
are-
That just sounds like a hub area for a free to play game.
yes,
now this one is
yes.
I,
Now, Mr. Krabs.
I didn't fucking know that onions actually made you cry till like a week or two ago.
Really? Have you never seen any cartoon ever made ever?
Well, I figured it was like a cartoon thing that would happen in the real life.
So did you think like banana peels aren't really slippery if you step on them?
I didn't think that until I slipped on one in high school.
All right.
Like, I just thought it was like an outdated, like thing that we all just decided was a thing that happened. Like a muscles where you pop them and like it says like guns on them or something, and they turn into little volcanoes.
Oh my god.
What? What happened? What'd you say?
No,
Oh my god.
what he just
What he
said.
just said?
Whoa, excuse me for thinking things in a cartoon are just a cartoon. Excuse fucking me.
You better be.
My bad.
It is your bad. You should feel terrible, you know. You imbecile. No, I'm joking.
All right.
My
I
bad.
know I'm going to ask a stupid question,
Yes, you already
Okay.
did. You already did.
but what's on the agenda tonight?
I weirdly enough have some notes here, kinda.
We're for sure going to talk about video games, and we're for sure going to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, that Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Like, I don't give a fuck about anything else besides that Yu-Gi-Oh now. Like, honestly, Bobby, once you put down that, I honestly don't fucking care anymore.
Hold on, Daryl.
Wait.
Before we actually start the show, I'm going to show you exactly what we're talking about. I'm going to send you the video.
Yeah, there's gonna be a screenshot, Daryl. I don't know how deep you are into Yu-Gi-Oh or circa 2010, but
Since 5Ds, I haven't given a damn.
damn. Okay, I think there's some Exceed cards in here, and I just wanted to see if you like knew what some of these cards were, because you see them on the screen. It's a little blurry, and I wasn't need an expert in here that might be able to spot them and say, "Oh shit, that guy's trying to fucking steal $1,000 from you or something."
What the hell? Wait, didn't I send it to you on Facebook?
You
There you
sent it
go.
to
Never mind.
me,
There
but I
you
don't
go.
know if you sent it to Daryl.
No, I was talking to you.
I-
I got it right here.
Yeah, so I found like part of the actual episode, and it's fucking funny.
Yeah, I saw part of it too. It's pitiful, really. It's not even funny.
Is this censored Yu-Gi-Oh or is this uncensored Yu-Gi-Oh or is this downright ridiculous?
I don't know, man.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Yeah.
Oh,
Check
oh,
check the Discord chat right now. I just sent the link, and then like watch the video, and then let us know when you're done.
Yeah, but let's see. Today I got some.
I've seen this.
You saw
Oh,
that?
I've seen this.
Now, were these cards worth stealing if you know what they are?
Not from what I know, but then again, I've been out the game for a minute. So
Could you fucking imagine if me and you just fucking broke into a fucking card game store and stole some Genzos or something like it's good, like it's 2005?
Ooh,
oh man, bro, got them Genzos, man.
Oh man,
Can't get these anywhere else.
You can't.
Brandon, you stole my Genzo. I'm going to sue
Like,
you on Judge Judy on TV.
Could you fucking imagine?
He was really mad.
He stole my fucking set of Gemini Elf, man. You can't beat Gemini Elf on turn 1.
he was really mad. Like I actually kind of believe,
like,
believe the guy stole his shit, but it's just like he's so
like,
pathetic about it that I'm kind of glad he lost.
Like honestly, the way he was talking, yeah, there are some very clear signs that he earnestly believed his shit was getting got, but it's also real funny.
It's even more hilarious if you played Yu-Gi-Oh! At all.
Yeah, like he's saying real things. He's saying real, actual things. Like that thing you said about like I don't have pictures of it, but I know that they're mine. Like that's kind of a real card game thing. Like I think Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do it, but like other games do it. If somebody like just joints up your whole ass collection or whatever, if you start like calling around local stores and saying, hey, if you see like, you know, these specific cards and someone trying to sell it to you, they might be stolen. That's a real thing, and they might just not buy it and tell other game stores, hey,
I know some game stores actually do not care.
Oh yeah,
like a few game stores I've been to, they don't give a damn.
Yeah,
some
Yu-Gi-Oh.
actually take that shit to heart.
Oh yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh don't give a fuck. Your fucking stolen cards are fucking gone.
What the fuck is up for Yu-Gi-Oh? Like why is that? What the fuck is up for Yu-Gi-Oh players, man? Like what is seriously up for Yu-Gi-Oh players, man? They starting riots, they suing niggas over Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What the fuck is? Why the hell are these Yu-Gi-Oh players so goddamn ratchet?
I've heard some theories that Konami, like, so with Magic the Gathering, right? You can get like a game loss if you just say something really racist, and usually like Magic the Gathering players police themselves, or at least they usually try to.
You can't do that.
Yeah, like Konami doesn't care. Like if I go to Wizards or whatever and say, Wizards, they kicked me out of the store, like they literally said I couldn't come back because I'm black, Wizards might actually look into it and go, I don't know if you want to work with this game store anymore. Like they have a history of doing XYZ. Konami doesn't give a fuck. Konami just says, I don't know, man, that's between you and God, I guess.
They counting their checks, bro.
It's above me.
I don't know, man.
They just counting their stacks, and it's like, what? Someone said something racist? I don't
like,
what?
Oh yeah, Konami like historically does not give a fuck about their players. Like with Magic, if a card gets to be like $200 or something, they might stop and go, ooh, you know, we can reprint this tomorrow, but the motherfuckers that like drop almost $1,000 on fucking cardboard, they might get a little pissed. So let's hold off on that for a couple of years. Yu-Gi-Oh will do that on purpose. They will like a few $100 card and reprint it as like a common.
Do you know how many ultra rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards have been reprinted as straight up common? Not even just common, but
like
put in structure decks.
I think
put in structure decks, so you can just go and buy them for $10 each.
Like, I hope all this is making sense to you, Bob.
Not even remotely. I understood what a structure deck was, but outside of that, it was all above me.
Bobby, like if you bought Kingdom Hearts 3 Collector's Edition, and you know it comes with the collector pin and all that shit, and it's limited edition,
you
cannot buy it anymore.
Like a year before it came out, like it's
2 years later,
Amazon Amiibo shit.
2 years later, that shit's at every GameStop, Walmart, Target for like $9.99.
Like it's in the clearance bin.
Yeah.
But like I get it. It's just like it's no longer valuable. But like I don't care enough to like I wouldn't even get mad about that pin. So like
people care, bro.
Clearly, this nigga sued him over apparently some shit cards.
That he could just wait 2 years for it, get that shit common.
Like Judge Judy, like fucking caught this nigga. I'm pretty sure her old ass don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh. She was like, okay, so like, okay, are these your cards? She was like, no, but like I know what my cards look like, and like my friend, I brought a witness here, and he knows what my card look like. It's a small community, and like we all play together. So like when one person loses the card, and then another person start using the card, it's kind of obvious. Like that shit that I expect card play. Like, I expect card right.
That's
like,
straight up legit.
Yeah, I expect card players to say some shit like that, right? It's pathetic because he's on Judge Judy saying that, but I expect some card player to say that. But then Judge Judy like countered that nigga with like she don't play card games. She like are these one of a kind cars or are they duplicates? And he's like, well, they are duplicates. And then you're like, well, you lost the case right there. Like, you just lost the case right there. Like, you just, everything, like, your witnesses does not matter. Your evidence does not matter. Fuck your pictures, nigga. You just admitted that these aren't rare cards. Fuck off. Fuck off. Why the hell you in Judge Judy right now? Fuck off. I don't
It's
know.
funny because this isn't the first time something like this has come to like
On Judge Judy?
TV court cases.
Are
I
you
don't know if it was
serious?
Judge Judy, but somebody sued someone else for their Pokemon cards because they threw them out the window.
Out the window. You can still just get them, but he's just
Still gonna
mad.
go get them, but got mad, threw them out the
He's
window. I'm
mad.
suing you.
You took my cards from near mint to slightly played. I'm real upset with you now.
I'm like,
I sit there like, was a Charizard up in that? No, then fuck it. You have no case.
I'm kind of curious now. I'm gonna go on like a whole binge on just like stupid lawsuits over like games or like card games. You're like, what the fuck is this? Okay,
There's nothing on sale I want.
I'm sorry. Well, whatever. We're technically we're live right now. Actually, we've been live for the past 10 minutes. You guys just been rambling
And
about.
I have talked more in these last 10 minutes than I have in any other of your podcasts.
This is true. This is actually true. Welcome to ShovelWare Podcast. We are again live on Facebook and Spotify, Google Play.
Also, congratulations on being on Spotify.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. We're also on Stitcher, and remember, if you're looking on Stitcher, it's not ShovelWare Podcast, it's ShovelWare Podcat, because I'm an idiot and forgot to spell check.
Actually, it's
You
because
trash.
you like cats. I don't know what you're talking about. You just real like cats here.
I do. My girlfriend's turned me into a cat person. My fat ass cat's sitting by the door now. He ain't thinking about
Turn
it.
them into a cat person. What a fucking furry.
Man, we got 2 cats here. If you want them, come get them.
We already got 2 cats. We don't need no more.
You can have 2 more.
Nah, I'm alright. You can go back. You can go back to running over cats. You know that. Was that?
You forgot to say our new tagline, Bobby.
What is our?
The video game adjacent podcast.
I'm sorry. Welcome to the very first podcast that has nothing to do with video games. We are a video game adjacent podcast, ShovelWare Podcast, podcast, more podcasts, Spotify podcast, YouTube, Mr. B.R. Jones Podcast, Facebook, Mr. B.R. Jones Podcast, City Gas, Mr. B.R. Jones, Sonic King. Subscribe.
Skeletons.
All right, cool, y'all. That was one hell of a show.
You guys, I just want to bring up.
What's up, bro?
Are you guys still on the path of avoiding a certain topic?
I mean,
is it Donald Trump still?
No.
Wait, what topic?
It's something that is brought up in every.
Oh, see, you son of a bitch!
Episode.
No, see, you know what? We were doing really fucking well
I
until
think
you
the last
shut up.
may
Don't
have not had any.
just don't.
Okay,
no,
I won't
no. Stop
ruin
it! Stop! No, you. God damn it, Daryl. We weren't even thinking about it. We were on the streak. We're not even thinking about it.
But you ain't said it. You ain't said it though, so don't trip.
But I'm thinking about it though. See, it's on my tongue. It's on my tongue.
It's always on your tongue.
It's always on your tongue.
You're a goddamn you're a goddamn jinx. You know that. You like that person that always comes around, but like, hey, I want to tell you something. Like, what's up, man? It's really important. Okay, what is it? The game. It was like, God damn it, bro. Like, I don't want to think about that shit right now. Like, why you?
Does anyone still do that?
I did it. If you look at my Facebook, there's a meme I just posted with like an old school phone, like texting. Remember you had to text with the button, you had to press the buttons individuals, like whatever. If you
and then you text in, you lost the game.
Yeah, well, if you look at the if you look at the picture and then like look at the numbers and like actually translate the numbers to letters, it spells out the game. I just posted that this morning, so bless you. Cool. Brandon, what did you want to talk about? It's been a fucked up week.
I had some. This is like the first time in like a month or two that I've actually had notes. We were gonna go over it before the show started, but I guess the show started now.
Come on, bro.
And Bobby did the intro.
Oh, well.
I did the intro last week too.
Okay, let's actually make fucking Sonic King talk. Fucking Sonic was an okay KO, and that was real good.
What the hell is
It was
okay?
amazing.
Wait, hold on, time out.
That was amazing.
What the hell is OKKO?
It's a cartoon on Cartoon Network. Show. It's about like in a world where everybody's a superhero. Here's just some guys that work at a convenience store and a kid that like hangs out there all the time. and he really wants to be like a real cool hero, like all the 22, 23-year-old adults that he's hanging out with, and he's doing his best. He's admiring heroes, and today Sonic shows up.
Okay.
Because he's a hero too. I like that.
There are so many references in this episode. He was
Like-
actually at the beginning. He was telling people, "Hey, we gotta get this stuff cleaned up. You never know when a great iconic hero will 3D blast into the store and everything."
Ha
They
ha
had-
ha. Ha
they
ha
had-
ha.
I think they
Oh,
actually
God.
make a reference to like every Sonic cartoon. By the way,
They referenced the OVA with Metal Sonic.
they did.
Who
They,
still remembers that?
Me,
just me.
to be honest, like that's like the only Sonic cartoon that's legit good.
I only know.
You
because,
a
like,
goddamn lie.
Sonic Underground is garbage. I don't care what the fuck you say.
Oh yeah,
But Sonic Sat-Am,
What-
Saturday
what-
morning,
what-
Sally
what-
Acorn,
Wait, with
Freedom Fighters.
that's the one
Yeah.
that's like really edgy and extreme.
No,
They
Sonic
also made
X.
a
You talking
little
about
reference?
you talking about Sonic
No.
X, right?
No, it's an American
No.
cartoon.
Wait, well, okay, hold on. The Freedom Fighters. Wait, which one are you
It's an
talking about?
American cartoon from like '93 or '94. Remember that cartoon with
maybe.
Sonic where it's like a really cartoony Looney Tunes type thing?
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Garbage.
Sonic
Garbage.
the Hedgehog,
Fuck
like
you.
Sat-Am,
Garbage.
it's like a sister series that ran at the same time. Where instead of being like a silly, wacky Looney Tunes thing, now it's like a serious drama with angst and stakes and stuff. And Eggman is like a fascist dictator. This is real.
But
Did-
the,
did-
the
this is
SWAT
real.
bots were freaking incredible.
Did you call them Thoughtbox? Thoughtbots?
SWAT bots.
You said Thoughtbots. You said
I said
Thoughtbots.
SWAT.
Now I heard him say like SWAT bots, but also like thought bots. That's a good troop name.
Hey.
Thought bots.
Hey, have you guys seen the fucking little Mega Man cartoon?
I didn't see it
no.
'cause I heard it was just awful. So
I've
I just
only-
said,
I was in Target the other. I didn't know that was an actual thing, but I was in Target the other day and I saw a giant promotion for it. It was like, oh, okay. I guess Capcom followed through with that, but
like I watched the first episode and I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is any good. And then
It don't look good.
I looked
It
at some
doesn't.
more synopsises of it, and like Dr. Wily is like
Dr. Wily.
Mega Man's best friend who's also a kid, I guess. And not a doctor. He's just like a guy named.
Doesn't he go to school?
Yeah, he's just like a regular high school kid whose name just happens to be Dr. Wily, I guess. And Mega Man has like
whoa, time out,
Oh,
rewind.
you fucking heard me.
His actual name is Dr. Wiley.
No.
His first name Doctor, last name Wiley.
I think it might actually just be Albert Wiley.
Okay.
But also, like,
Yeah.
and
Yes, please.
Mega Man has like a little assistant character who like lives inside of his head, kind of
Roll?
like
Like Roll?
No. This is like
No,
an
no,
original
no, no.
character. And it's like
Boo.
kind of like that mouse in Cat Dog who'd pop up.
Oh,
Winslow, I think.
yeah, Winslow.
Yeah, he just like yell at Mega Man like Mr. City, like get back in there and make it up or whatever he does. And like none of the robot masters show up except for Fireman, I think. And it didn't look very good, so I didn't watch it, which is a little bit of a letdown because I think that's the last thing Man of Action did before they disbanded, or maybe all their folks passed away. One of those two, probably both.
Capcom just fucking up. I want my Mega Man Legends 3, man. I'm still salty about that.
X9.
Me too. I definitely want that. I just want a conclusion. All right. They
I-
ended that X8 ended with a cliffhanger, and it was a bullshit cliffhanger.
I feel like
also X8 wasn't good.
It
And
was
also-
better than 7. It was
You know-
better
It's
than
better than
7.
7. It's better than 7, but it's still kind of bad.
It's not. It's kind of bad. I agree with you on that. It is better than 7, though.
this kind of feels like what's that one Sonic Unleashed, where it's like the people that think it's good know it's not good. It just, relative to like the last 5, it's pretty fucking
I
good.
think
No,
Sonic
see-
Unleashed is probably the worst Sonic game, but just because of the Werehog, I can't get over that. That's the only thing I can't get over.
Sonic Unleashed has a cult following amongst like the younger Sonic community,
Why?
and I don't know why.
I think it was like the first Sonic game to have like that.
The daytime levels are good.
cartoony- That like cartoony, like wisecracking Sonic, like he loves chili dogs now.
Maybe, but also I hear complaints that people didn't like Sonic Colors, because it was too many side scrolling levels. First off, that's what Sonic was built on.
That's the no.
Secondly,
That's some next
Sonic
generational bullshit. Like we're old men now. That sounds like some younger generation. Like a complaint. Oh man, it's too Sonic is 2D. I don't like this.
But that's what Unleashed started. But they like Unleashed more than Colors. I don't understand.
There's got to be a generation that clearly likes the Werehog. Like they just don't understand good gaming mechanics because if they hate Colors for the 2D fucking fast-paced Sonic gameplay, which is Sonic.
I need a capture device for my Wii so I can just play some Sonic Colors.
Now, listen, guys. I just want everybody to know I'm not a Sonic fan. I respect Sonic. I don't like it. Let me tell you, if you don't like Sonic Colors, you're just bad.
Just bad.
You just hate fun, man. I don't know what to tell you.
How do they feel about Generations?
Oh, they love it.
Okay, no, that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Those two
That
things
makes absolutely no sense.
They are the same fucking game.
They are the same fucking game.
It's just one of them has more Sonic saying, haha, chili dogs. That's the key difference.
Did y'all hear about Donald Trump? Did you hear about
this? Now? I'm trying to avoid Donald Trump.
I was saving the fucking politics shit until like we're a little bit farther into it, but
it was just on my mind. I mean, like we're living in the 90s again, man. Like they're blaming video games for everything.
Okay. So I guess we'll jump into it. Honestly, I feel like this is a diversionary tactic, and everyone knows. Like, I don't think there's anyone that actually thinks, oh, the video games are causing, shootings.
Yeah, I know. It's just like it's still it shouldn't surprise me, but it's still surprising me how fucking comic book level evil Donald Trump is. Like, the shit he's doing isn't even surprising, and that's what's so surprising about him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I think like it was either at the end of last episode or like right after. I think we talked about like not taking like direct swings at like broad groups and just sticking to like political figures, but going after video games is the one thing that will get young conservatives to not vote for Donald Trump.
and what's funny is I forget who says it.
They came for my internet rights, and I said nothing because I was stupid. And then they came for the Mexicans, and I said nothing because I'm also horribly racist. And then they came for the video games, and it was too late.
And at that moment, I yelled at my mom.
I yelled at my mom.
Did you?
I called a black person gay. Yes. Did you what?
Did you? I forget who said it. It was some Republican woman on TV who said the dumbest thing ever.
What's up?
She actually went on there and said, "Do you know why there's no mass shootings in Japan?
They don't
because Japan don't have video games." Bitch, what?
She right? No, she's totally right. I have never played a Japanese video game a day in my life, Mr. Sonic King. Like, have you ever played a Japanese video game, Mr. Sonic King?
Like, when you think about it, like,
not at all, because I'm totally not playing Persona 5 right now.
Come on,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Guys, when we think about it, like, Mario, that's an American. Like, he's from Brooklyn. Let's be real here.
I mean, he's from Brooklyn.
The blonde hair, green eyes, that sounds pretty white to me.
Sounds pretty Aryan to me, bro.
Yeah, like, just saying. Fucking Ness, that game takes place in America, I think.
My girlfriend just made dinner. What did you make?
Pulled pork fiesta bowls.
Pulled pork fiesta bowl. It looks like something you'll see on a commercial.
I just got depressed and bought a pizza.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Oh, I just got depressed and bought a whole pizza. So
don't worry,
I'll take that.
I like, seriously, if I didn't have a girlfriend, I wouldn't even eat that. I probably would be eating the pizza now too. I can't cook worth a damn. I can't cook worth a damn.
Is it bad I have a burger from Sonic?
Yes.
That depends. Did you get it because it's called Sonic?
No. It's bad because you're eating Sonic's burgers are terrible. They taste like
everything
ass.
Else that's everything else that's good.
It was gotten for me, and I'm gonna eat.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind. If it was given to you, that's a different situation. But if you went out of your way to buy a Sonic's burger, and didn't buy a drink, I can't be friends with you anymore, man.
It said I didn't buy a drink. I got
That's
a
the
whole
only
bag
thing.
of ice from Sonic.
I'm just saying that's the only good thing about Sonic's are their drinks. Like their food is nasty.
Not they slush. Their slush will
they're-
cause you to have a heart attack.
Their slush,
think
yeah,
they're-
that's hella sweet. I want you on that.
I like think their boneless wings are okay.
Hey, what's up, Bo? Oh, you just going? Okay, you joined the podcast. Hey, world, look at my cat. Hey, no, stop. He's trying to get into the food. Never mind. Say hi.
I'm just passing.
Finally,
Say, okay, no, all right.
the
Go ahead.
cat on the pot cat.
Yeah, ShovelWare Podcast officially. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, like then like after fucking Donald Trump started playing games, I guess. So Walmart like said, okay, we're gonna take down the fucking flyers and shit for like violent games, right? Like in the wake of the shooting, and you know, like I'm not like censorship, whatever. It's all good. Like I can sort of see your reasoning. Like one shooting took place in a Walmart, so I can kind of see where they're coming from. But isn't it kind of fucked that like it's hard to say that that was in the wake of this particular shooting because there's always a shooting.
All right then,
So,
Jim. All
always.
right then, Jim. Sir.
whenever-
Okay
Yeah,
then,
I
Jim.
mean, he's right, though, but
He's
he's
right.
right, though.
No, actually, I literally just watched that video right before you like I called you. No, you're right though. Like also, what the fuck, Illinois? Like, why are there so many goddamn mass shootings in
Like,
Illinois?
I didn't fucking know there was one in San Jose like a month ago.
I didn't either. Babe, did you know there was a mass shooting in San Jose like a month ago?
You see what I mean?
Okay, yeah, there's way too many of this shit. Yeah,
Like,
blame
guys,
the
we
video
gotta stop
games.
this fucking
It's
meme.
the video games' fault.
Listen, we gotta cut this fucking mass shooting meme out, okay? Can we all like listen? Maybe this is gonna be like half joking, half me being serious. I feel like every mass shooter should instead go to a gym and eat some vegetables and I don't know, like make a Tinder account, take care of yourself. That'll probably make you a little happier.
How about that we just get rid of the guns and fuck off? Like the incels can just go fuck off. The racist
Like,
ass incels can go
like,
fuck off.
so yes, you're right, but I feel like for America, like, oh god, that might be. I think these motherfuckers are gonna try to start some shit, try to take their stupid fucking guns away.
So let's have another civil war.
Let's just have like
No,
a big
no.
fucking.
I'm
thing,
joking.
right?
That was a joke.
Let's just
I
have
was-
a
That
big.
man.
What if we just took like like have Barack Obama, right? Let's see what he's up to. Have him fly like a big helicopter across America with a big magnet, and it's gonna zoop take up all your guns.
Shut up, man. Your cartoon logic.
I mean, I don't see you trying to solve the problem, B.
Nah, touche. You got me there. All right, this is what I propose.
Okay.
We do the Barack Obama thing, right?
Okay, with the big magnet.
With the big no magnet.
big-
though. No magnet.
All right.
No magnet. But he flies over America, and then like he just screams out, "Yes, we can!" Like he's going he does basically like another rally call, basically like I'm going for presidency yet again, right? And like he's all this support, and like he goes like starts from the West Coast, and he's like slowly moves and just gathers an army, like fuck a million man march. This is like the 10 million man and woman march because we're progressive, and then they just slowly move across America to Washington D.C. and he get right in front of the door and like Donald Trump, I demand that you keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a great job, and then he just trolls the whole world. I
Is
guarantee.
Thugnificent gonna be there?
And then all of this thugnificence come out of nowhere. It just jumps out and does. I don't remember a thugnificent song. Thug and Love, was it Thug and Love?
Thug and Love, Dick riding Obama.
Dick riding Obama. I forgot about that song. I want to sing it, but I don't want to get copyright. All right, copyright strikes.
Okay, then it's probably good that I didn't start singing "Big Booty Bitches."
Big booty bitches, big booty bitches. Whoop! B, go ahead, carry the show. I gotta grab something to drink.
Oh yeah.
Carry the
Carry the
yeah,
show.
So,
Fuck it.
yeah. Yeah. So that was a little messed up. It's not good, and we got to cut it out. But also, like, it feels like such a bold maneuver for Republicans to try to blame video games. Because could you imagine a world where Republicans tried to tell billionaires that they couldn't do something? Yeah, that's wild, right? Like, could you fucking imagine, like, fucking Donald Trump trying to be like, president of EA, you gotta make these video games less violent. And then the fucking president of EA turns to Donald and said, Donnie, because we're best friends and I call you Donnie as we are both rich people, you would deprive me of $1 million when I'd only have $78 billion. You would ever deprive me? And then Donald Trump would look back at him and go, right. You should make games more violent. If that will get you more money, I'm so sorry I ever suggested it.
Wait, what happened?
And
I missed it.
So in some reasons I don't want to say that whole spiel again. Could you fucking imagine the Republican Party trying to tell billionaires that they can't do something?
That makes me smile thinking about that.
like that's why oh, we gotta blame video games. Are you for real gonna tell me you're gonna try to tell some CEOs that they can't make more money off something? For real? Okay.
That's I think that's how wars start.
Mostly.
What?
Oh, I ambushed you right in front of your face. Okay. I'm sorry.
What are you playing?
I'm sorry. I'm playing Persona 5.
Oh. You know, I just yesterday I just got Spider-Man. I just got the Spider-Man for the PS4. This shit is good. It's fun. It's like Batman on crack.
I want to play it.
Also, like I can't think of another superhero. Like I think Iron Man would probably be the other superhero that would probably be fun to play as, because like he can like fly and like zip around. Maybe even Doctor Strange, but
I feel like Captain America would be a good beat 'em up game.
He'd be a good beat 'em up game, but it'd be like in terms of momentum, it would have to be very linear.
I think most guys that do a lot of flying are probably going to be pretty fun.
Right, but Spider-Man, he's like the perfect superhero because like he can do space shit, but he can also do like neighborhood shit, and like he's really fun to just get from A to B with, and he's like quick. Like Spider-Man is the perfect hero. Fuck Superman. Spider-Man 2020.
I don't think you're like giving exactly an unpopular opinion here, Bobby.
I know. I really like Spider-Man though, and this game is also really fucking good. Like it's like I'm having. This is weird. Like Spider-Man 2 for the PS2, that the one that everyone always talks about. Like I'm having mild like reminiscence of like how fun of a game that was back then. Like to me, like my first time ever playing it, I remember it being a kid. It's like just being lost in just feeling as Spider-Man. I haven't felt like that since then. Playing this, I'm kind of reliving that again, which I guess was like literally the point. But it feels good to nostalgia, you know.
Yeah. I haven't beaten it on my own yet. I think I could talk about this now. I did beat it back at PlayStation though when they had me play test it. I just haven't beat it at my house yet.
So you beat it then? I mean, I don't think it really.
I haven't beaten it on my own.
Oh yeah, that's right. I kind of forgot. You're a beta tester. So what you playing now? Hey, leak some shit, please. No, I'm joking.
Leak it on the show. Leak it live on the show.
I'm joking. Do not do that shit.
It's not worth it.
Don't do that. Wink, wink, wink.
Shut up.
Wink.
Anyway.
Wow, Sonic can fucking confirm Dark Cloud 4 or whatever number.
Wait,
be the next
wouldn't
one.
it be Dark Cloud 3?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, wouldn't there be a 3? Also, come on, man. Talk about like. All right, I was just talking. I know we knew it was a joke, but anyway, I was talking to my girlfriend last night. Not last night, but the other day about like that made me think about like something like there's certain video game franchises that just needs a sequel or just like a remake or something like Jet Set Radio that needs a sequel or like a remake that one needs to happen. Fucking Dark Cloud 2 is a really good game, and I think with Dragon Quest Builders, like take some mechanics from that shit and like Dark Cloud it up. Yeah, I think that would be a phenomenal game.
Dark Cloud
question: do you think we should just have like before we go into a show like, hey man, just in case of lull in conversation or something you just need to get off your fucking chest, just add that into the chat. Like, what games need a fucking remake like today?
What game does need a remake? Today?
Like a full remake?
All right, boys. Hear me out here. I've been sitting on this one for like 3 years.
What's up?
Mega Man Battle Network.
I was just thinking about. I was at GameStop thinking about that.
Think about it for a minute. So the future that Mega Man Battle Network predicted, we have been there and we surpassed it. Like we are past Mega Man Battle Network in terms of like technology. We are past there in terms of like a developed internet culture.
We got the developed internet culture part. We don't have the living AI yet.
Well, yeah, but as far as like practical usage is concerned, we're about there. Like you don't even need to have like physical cash dollars anymore. Everything is digital. Like in their world, they seem to not really distinguish very much between a digital copy of data or a physical copy of it. Like it doesn't seem to matter a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I would love to see a Battle Network reboot with like a more modernized internet or a more robust internet culture.
With actual virtual reality and like AI that's not as what's the word I'm looking for? Complex as it was in the network series.
Oh yeah, I guess we don't have that yet. Like we can't just recreate a brain with data.
Yeah. But I mean, that will like, of course, in the game there'll be one character like Bass. Like Bass was actually Dr. Wily's great nephew, and like he loved him so much that he did this, and that's why he's so much better than you, Mega Man. and you know.
I feel like that kind of thing probably wouldn't be like too far away from what they were doing. I wish you hadn't have said
that. You're not lying.
Because I can definitely see something like, oh, Mega Man is the first one that's, entirely on his own, but really, it was Base. He was the real first one. He's fucking mad now.
Mm-hmm.
You tried to delete him because he tried to murder a guy, but he's back. Because Dr. Wily is just a shithead still. Okay, that's all I have to say about that.
No, that's fine. Mr. King, can you think of any games that you would think of, like that needs a reboot?
Like it's a remake.
Or a retelling.
And not just like fucking some HC bullshit. No. Some straight up, holy shit, that's a new ass game.
Get that.
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, shit, since I'm playing it right now, how about the first Persona?
I've never played any Persona game past 4. I started at 4 and went up.
Exactly. Yeah. Everyone is either played 4 or 5. People have barely played 3, and I love 3.
All right, hey, I was thinking about this in a car the other day. What do you think is better, 4 or 5? Persona 4 or 5?
5.
5.
I think 4 is better. I think 4 is way better.
You can be wrong, I guess.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong because 4 is fine, but the only thing I had a problem with 4 was that
fine. Everything's great at your Juness, nigga. Everything.
Honestly, that was the only thing good.
The greatest thing. It's the great. That's the greatest thing about that goddamn game.
So I think we're like a year out from like Persona 5 being a game, or probably more actually. I think it's like 2 years. So I think it's okay to talk about the ending more.
No. I haven't beat it yet.
Okay.
He hasn't beat it.
Then in that case, I won't get at all specific.
Okay, that's fine.
This applies to the early game too. Does it feel like a lot of the plot beats from Persona 5 feel like they were doing their own thing and they were doing it real good, and they said, "Ooh, I'm getting a little afraid here. What would Persona 4 do?"
Yep. Yes. Yep. That's exactly why. That is exactly why I think 4 is better.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, and some parts of it feel a little bit almost toothless. Parts of it. In that relative to Persona 4, because 4 felt like it was constantly going like all the fucking way with like. It
kept pushing. It kept pushing. And, like every villain felt more of a villain, and it get like. Well, I guess they do the same thing in 5, but it's just like it feels too much like 4.
With 5, it feels like the most evil it got was definitely Kamoshida.
Really?
Like that dude did some straight statutory, man.
But see, the thing about Kamoshida is
I'm at the pimp right now. Like I just got to the pimp in the game, and
Like, okay, that
guy. He's a mafia. I mean, he's stealing money.
Well, like in terms of like, I mean, yeah, that's probably like on average, that guy's probably like more evil. But in terms of like evilness like that's in your face in terms of like just straight villainy. You know what I mean? Like in the same way that like Clayton, who's just a dumb asshole who's just shooting fucking gorillas. I feel like he might be like like that guy kind of seems more evil than like maybe Maleficent or something. Look at him.
Not Clayton.
My bad. I'm sorry. You said Clayton. Just like every time I hear that name, I think about Kingdom Hearts. Like that specific thing.
I was definitely thinking him in terms of not in terms of Tarzan. Yeah, he's just like some asshole in the woods just shooting fucking gorillas. But like I don't know, like Oogie Boogie like made a whole complicated scheme with he was gonna murder and torture Santa Claus.
Hold on, wait. I'm kind of lost. Where are you going with this, though? Like, I'm kind of lost. Where you going with
even though, like, the fucking mobster guy in Persona 5, like, probably does more evil deeds, in terms of in-your-face villainy, Kamoshida's probably the most evil you're gonna get. So, the whole game kind of feels like, okay, well, everybody else is kind of less evil than this guy.
Oh.
But that's just me.
I haven't gotten that far in the game, so I can't speak on that, though. So, but go ahead.
Kamoshida's evilness was just him, like, hitting on the young girls at the school, while also like torturing his the teams that he coached.
Like, yeah, okay, he beat the shit out of them.
Okay, why would he was actually no seriously? He was like fucking. Why was everyone okay with that? Like, okay, I don't understand. Like,
because he was bringing championships to the school. This happens in real life, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, he's bringing championships to the school. He's bringing recognition to the school.
Was he really?
People are going to ignore that.
Because they didn't really touch on that. I mean, I guess it's like
they touched on it like a little bit later in the game. How like
he turned the whole volleyball. He made it to where point where they were like the top-notch volleyball team.
By raping them?
Whatever.
No. He does that to the girls. So the boys, he beats
the shit out of them. I know. I was playing. I'm not playing, but I mean, I was playing.
See, it's hard to distinguish, like, for this guy specifically, because, like, well, I guess he would do that. I don't think that's out of his range of, villainy.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't have anything else to add to because, like, I don't know. To me, I just believe 4 is actually a better game.
You can be wrong. I feel like...
Okay. All right, so explain to me why you think 5 is better.
Okay. So I think 4 may have hit at a political time where we needed Persona 5 more than 4, because that happened when Donald Trump was fresh and new, and it was very interesting to see a protagonist group where their thing is just saying, you know what? No. Okay, no. Okay, I don't want to hear any of your. Oh, I got.
No. I will agree with you. I will agree with you. I will agree with you. I will agree with you that the timing is better. The timing is way better in Persona 5 than 4, but like...
Yeah, and I think like some of those themes may have resonated a little bit harder, and also, like, I know this isn't really so much Persona 4's fault, but a lot of, like, most Shin Megami Tensei follow-up material, like, typically, what's the word? Diminishes the impact of like whatever the original game was. Like I don't know, going from like Kanji coming out of the closet to like and him, that's like a real issue for him, and not being super secure in his masculinity, blah blah blah, to like where they're just fucking dogging on him for being gay all the fucking time, and like every other follow up, which kind of takes away some of the impact of his character a little bit.
I mean, they were doing it in the game though. Like after he doesn't even really come out because like he kind of
because he wasn't really
gay. He was just having gay thoughts. Like that's who's like he like.
I think that's pretty.
I mean, it is pretty fucking gay, but after his whole arc thing, like after his dungeon and everything. He even said himself like I'm not into dude. It kind of it was just kind of boring to me. I won't say the worst. It was just boring.
Bro, the boss fight, I always remember eyes closed. I'm like, oh no, stop, please, no.
But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, but yeah, but like he was never like I don't know, and maybe he was actually gay, but like maybe he just never comes out in the game. But even after that dungeon, they still make fun of him a couple times for just being gay.
But like they do it like harder in most of the Fallout material, where like in 4 it kind of feels like everyone is coming to like a sort of slower realization about this character. In most Fallout materials, it's like haha. Fucking gay.
I didn't play the fighting games or the dancing games, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of like it's kind of a Shin Megami Tensei tradition to not just Persona, just in general to like whenever there's like a sequel or a spin-off or something, it usually
it's got to get a dancing game.
Like
it's got to get a fighting game. It's got to get an anime.
Yeah, like even for like the mainline games, right? Like Shin Megami Tensei 4, where like the game involves like a literal genocide. Like there's an actual factual genocide. And in the follow-up to that game, like they literally beat God with the power of friendship.
Wait a minute.
Well, like.
Yes. Is God like always the bad guy in the Shin Megami and Persona games?
Persona, no. Shin Megami Tensei, more often than not. I think the only one where he wasn't.
About to say, Persona 3, he sure wasn't.
Yeah, like in Persona's doing its own thing. Like, the themes are kind of similar, but it's not him. It's some other guy, but he usually has a lot of the same sort of qualities to it. Like a lot of like very fascist qualities where like these humans, they don't know the fuck they're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Here, I'll do it for you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But it's not.
You guys aren't following what needs to be done. I'm just going to destroy the world and start again.
Yeah, like that part is pretty normal. It's pretty usual, but it's not always him. 1, 2, and 4 have God as the primary like antagonist or secondary to Satan usually. Usually they're two opposing forces where like they're both pretty shitty. Where Satan says something like my right to swing my fist is as far as you can stop me. So like if I just rolled into your house, just ate your children, that's my right because what are you gonna do about it? And if you said, oh, I don't want any of that, and you just blast my fucking brains out, that's your right because you had the might to stop me from doing that, which is kind of fucked.
Bobby, did you fight Izanagi?
I'm bad with names. Which one's the Izanagi?
The girl.
The final boss.
The bones.
No. No.
Go fight Izanagi.
I have to go back and play that game again, and that's a lot of time.
You love it. Do it.
I do like it. Sorry, I do like it.
Wait, which Persona 4 did you play?
Golden.
Never mind.
He doesn't know about reach out to the truth when
never mind.
He didn't know what I was fucking talking about.
Wait, what? You completely lost me there. What is that?
See what I mean?
What is that? What is that?
God, cancel the fucking pot. Cancel Bobby. Fucking hashtag cancel Bobby.
Stop being a dick. Tell me what it is.
Reach Out to the Truth is the regular like vanilla Persona 4 theme song, and the one that plays when you get a back attack in Golden. You over here, Mr. fucking Golden Boy, which is an anime also, as everything I say is an anime reference.
No, but Golden Boy is a good anime.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Golden Boy is hilarious.
That's where that's
the only
scene comes from.
That's the only harem I really like.
It's like the only comedy anime I like. I usually fucking hate comedy.
Really? You fucking soulless bastard.
Like I don't know, man. There's something about like anime comedy almost never resonates.
How do you not like Captain Frog? How do you not like The Devil is a Part-Timer?
It's Sergeant Frog, not Captain Frog.
Sorry, I always fuck up on that. But
well, okay. So I actually have a story for why I didn't like Devil's a Part-Timer. So the first year I did a costume, I think I was.
Wait, what anime?
Devil is a Part-Timer.
I love that freaking anime.
Right? He has no. You have no soul. He has no soul. He has no soul.
Problem. Okay. A, Bobby, I thought we were gonna keep that secret. B, so one year I helped my friend like get a fucking costume ready where she was the guy. Alzheimer or whatever. And I hadn't seen this show, but my friend looked super dope in this costume. So like he was telling me about like, oh, dude's super dope and like do. And what I'm thinking, this is gonna be like Ganon finds himself working like at Burger King. That's what I'm thinking it's gonna be. It's gonna be like fucking Bowser, who's just regular old Bowser, now has to deal with some stupid asshole fucking screaming about you didn't put ketchup in the bag. And it's like, oh, you gotta ask for ketchup. And I thought that's what it was gonna be, and it just fucking wasn't. And I was so let down. I was like, I don't hear what this show has to say.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about it.
Okay, I got one question though. How do you feel about Disgaea though?
Okay, so when Disgaea, like when it was first doing its thing in the years 2003 to 2006 for the first 3 games, I thought it was the funniest shit in the world because I was like 13. Now it consistently feels like a very cute relic of anime's past.
See, like I hate that game. I came into like the Disgaea series when I was already like 19, 20, so I was a little bit of an adult. So like my first time playing, I'm like, this like the gameplay is nice, but the comedy is fucking trash.
It's bad. My brother
It's
said
pretty bad.
It's pretty, and I can't, and the newer ones I can't get into it because it's the same shit. The comedy is equally as bad, but like they also reuse the same fucking assets.
Oh,
But
they reuse the same app. Like they reuse the same assets so hard, Bobby. And this is actually really cool. Not saying you should go play it. They reuse everything so hard that in every new game, they generally include all like the fucking past playable characters as DLC or like bonus bosses and shit. Like regardless if it's related, they'll make up a reason for that character to show up.
hey, that's cool and all, but fuck
But also,
that.
it's not funny.
Like no, fuck. That's just lazy, man. It's
No,
the
dude,
same.
it's cool.
It's the same as penguins, man.
Well,
It's the
okay,
same
so-
endless
so-
drones. It's hours, hundreds of hours of fighting these same as models of penguins for years. That
It's
and they
iconic,
charge you full price for it.
That's because there are whole new spell animations every time.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the
And,
fuck
uh,
up.
and
That could be
everything
literally.
else-
guy who be beating up on the same freaking goblins with the same master sword and the same
Damn,
shield.
got roasted.
Every
like, to
Zelda
me-
game is different. Every Zelda game is different.
Well, like immediately to me, like the reason why I don't really play this guy anymore, but I have so much respect for it. It's that they just said, listen, we have a niche of people that like our game, and for those people, here it is. And I can kind of respect
it works.
that. I can
works.
respect that. Like if this game ain't for you, that's perfectly fine because not every game is for everybody.
No.
People that this game is for, come on in.
I respect
Bobby,
it.
you're not gonna buy it, but that person across the street
see, here's
is
the
gonna
thing.
buy it, and you know what? We are fine with
See,
that.
here's the thing. All right, let me defend myself. All right, 'cause you guys are both talking about like I respect that. I'm all about playing. As long as you playing the video game in my like wherever video game you're playing the video game and it's calming you down. I don't give a damn. Play your fucking video game. With that being said, though, I'm going to make fun of it if I don't like it.
Oh yeah, you should absolutely make
okay.
Like Daryl, you like Madden. You buy Madden every year. I make fun of people who buy Madden
you,
every year.
idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, yeah, exactly. But I'm not going to stop you from fucking playing it. I'm just going to make fun of you.
No, please do, because it's garbage.
Actually, didn't
But
they,
it gets views on YouTube.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, because you actually play Madden. Let's see if you actually agree with me on this. Because I've been thinking about this for years. All right, do you agree that Madden and like Live and 2K and all the like the sports games, they should be games as service? Like, can
Yes.
you see? Okay,
I think
like
that
that is perfect for games as
Because
service.
literally every Madden and NBA 2K game are literally just the same shit, copy and paste with a new roster and shit.
I thought so.
And if a team got a new logo, that's about it.
That's
They
what I
should
thought it was.
They should all be free to play, and then you just download updated rosters. And
So
play.
okay, so then you can agree with me that game is worth $3.99. It's
Yes.
free, you agree to me that it's worth $3.99. So that means
Yes.
that every
And if
year
you
they're
wanna-
ripping people off by making you pay
Yes.
full price for it.
Yes.
Okay,
Like,
and-
if you
and
want
that's from a
if
Madden
you want
player.
to play the Madden story mode, maybe that should be like maybe $9.99.
Story mode.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
see,
there's a story mode.
all right, you know how Fortnite has a season pass?
No, go back. Explain.
No, wait, well, you just like you're
You
a
take
manager.
control of a character and you go through certain missions within that story mode of what he's supposed to do in each game and things
Okay,
like
but
that.
the word story.
Yeah,
is
it's
there
actually
Okay.
it's actual story.
Okay,
Like it's not foreign, Brandon. That's not a foreign concept to sports games. Like even in
Yeah.
what was that boxing game?
Fight Night.
Fight Night. Yeah, even in Fight Night, there was a whole thing of like just grinding from. It was a story. It's a boxing sports game, but it's a whole story mode about you being an underdog and you got to rise to the top to become champion and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's not uncommon for sports games to
Like
have a story mode.
most sports games are doing that now.
Oh, I
You
thought
come
it was
from
like
nothing
a
and you build
season
yourself
mode
up.
or
No,
something.
that's a different mode in the game.
Wow.
If you want to
So-
just play that.
So, I want to keep asking stupid questions, and I know you're just gonna immediately dismiss me and just roll over my fucking joke.
Hey man, just
I
go,
won't.
go ahead. I mean, we might, but go ahead.
All right. So, is there like a rival like sports ball team like along the way where you only fight them like every couple of fights? It has like boosted up
In-
stats.
In NBA 2K19, kinda. Like you start off in China. Then you finally get to the NBA.
What?
Yes, shut up. You get to the NBA and there's this dude who's like, I'm going to be the best and I'm going to climb over everybody to be the best. Even though I'm your teammate, fuck you. So you do your best to be better than him. And
So, I think the thing I'm more so getting at is like when you said story mode, I started thinking of like a JRPG. Now that's probably a stretch. That's probably a stretch. Is there a Tony Hawk's Underground 1 of sports games? Like that kind of story mode where at the end of the game I'm thinking, wow, fuck, what's that guy's name? Jesse, I think. The rival guy that stabs you in the back in Tony Hawk's Underground 1.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I can honestly say I have not played Tony Hawk's Underground.
Oh my god, you're missing out. That's like
I probably need to,
no, I'm saying
I played like the originals on the PS1 and the one on Dreamcast.
it goes.
That's what
Okay, Tony Hawk 1, Tony Hawk 2, Tony Hawk 4 is good. 3 is garbage in my opinion, but like 1, 2, 4 are good, and then Underground 1 and 2 are good, and then every other Tony Hawk game is garbage.
So Daryl, like
but,
for context,
yeah,
like Tony Hawk's
there are-
Underground is like, what if sports actually did have like a JRPG progression to it?
It was really good. It was really fucking.
Um,
It's really good. Like it's like you had a whole adventure.
Or, like you do like quests for people and shit.
yeah, it's
You have like a rival character. You meet Tony Hawk. So
You
it's
tr-
like a huge moment, like a little kid meeting Goku or something.
like you travel the world and everything. You go to Russia and everything just by skateboarding. It's just like it's really fucking
like
good
in-
though.
It's
In
literally like
NBA 2K, it kind of does that a little bit. It's like every game you play,
Can you
boost
can
your
can,
attributes
can
and
you
stats
run
and
around the
things like
street?
that.
You can just run around
Yeah.
the street with a ball in your hand, just randomly shooting that shit.
You can actually run around this place that they put you in, and you can go to like different ball courts to improve your stats and things like that. You can go buy shoes. You can go buy different jerseys that'll boost up your stats. Yes.
Okay, free to play. That just sounds like a hub area for a free to play game.
Yes.
now this one is
Yes. I am not denying that at all.
This is obviously another joke question, but I've never wanted anyone to say yes to a dumb question in my entire life as much as this one. After you beat story mode, is there a post-game boss where you play a game one-on-one with Michael Jordan?
No.
I think that was in NBA Street.
That was. I think it was.
I think that was in NBA
It
Street
might-
Volume 1, where you beat the game, like, because Michael Jordan is your coach the entire game.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like the entire game, he was like, "Man, I know you can do it, man." Like he's just coaching you at that time, and then like right at the end of the game, Michael Jordan's like, "All right, you can't be the best if you can't beat the best." Actually, that's the exact quote. You can't be the best unless you beat the best, and then you have to go get a 3-on-3 against Michael Jordan and like other people.
Scottie
I
Pippen.
really
Yeah.
hope, like, I really hope they internally like call it like a post-game boss. That's
But they after the story mode is done in most of the sports games, that's it.
I think they should add a super boss. It should be called a super boss or a post-game boss, where it's like Michael Jordan.
Hey, I got a
And
question.
he also has powers.
Hey, D, do you play
Yeah.
live in like in 2K and shit like that?
I play NBA 2K.
Okay, in 2K you buy shoes, right? Do you actually pay
Yeah.
real money for them shoes?
I have not paid real money for any shoes.
But
I have
No,
not
no,
paid
that,
real
no,
money
no, no.
for
That's
any-
not what I'm asking, Daryl. Do you
What?
like to buy shoes in a game? Do you have to spend real world currency to get virtual Jordans?
I don't think so. But I think you could say yes to that as well, because you can go and buy the currency for the game that uses you to buy the shoes.
So there's niggas
So, like,
right
you
now.
could- you
So
could-
so what
it's-
you're
it's
telling me
like-
right now?
like
There's
V-
niggas
like,
right now.
I guess the V-Bucks from Fortnite.
Yep,
you can buy those with real
that's
money.
that's exactly what I was looking for.
No.
What you're
No,
telling
yes.
me, what you're telling me
Yes.
right now, there's niggas right now who go to the fucking Nike store in reality and buy some
Yes.
Jordans and then turn around to go to fucking 2K and buy some virtual Jordans just to match their fucking avatar. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me that this nigga Michael Jordan is fucking doubling his profits by being inside of this fucking free to play ass game
He's
that people are
doubling his
paying for.
profits because NBA 2K comes to him saying, "Hey, can we put your shoes in the game? Yeah, give me X amount of money first."
Why do niggas like 2K, man? What the fuck? It's just
I hate
what?
this.
That is a free to play game. Like
That's a free to play game. Mad is a free to play game. WWE 2K should be a free to play game.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Well, when you say these games are free to play,
It's like
do I
it should
still-
be free.
Do I still have to buy them first?
No, it should be
No.
free to play.
It should be like Fortnite. I should be able to download this game and just play it.
Like to be honest,
Yeah.
I sometimes I don't
Like-
think Fortnite should be free to play. I'm glad that it is, but I don't think
yeah.
that it should. When
No,
I
not
look,
anymore. Not anymore, especially if a freaking 16-year-old could win $3 million for just playing it. No,
And
Fortnite should be
free.
making even more money off of this.
free to play. I be thinking like I be looking at some of these streamers, right? And like they be making millions, fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever. You know, women having their titties out.
Ninja?
Yeah, Ninja.
Like Ninja?
Yeah, Ninja, like Ninja or fucking Alinity or Pokimane or whatever fucking the name of streamer who's like popular. And all they're doing is just playing a free game. These niggas did not buy the game and making millions off of it just playing. They don't even have to be good. They're just playing it. And then there's fucking 13-year-old boys or 14 or however old he was fucking going to get 16 years old winning $3 million for coming in first place. But there's other people who came in like 50th place and still got like walked away with hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, they walked away. Like, if you got like the bottom of the barrel, you still got like $50,000.
Like, what kind of competition is? What the fuck kind of shit is? Fortnite and Epic are a goddamn anomaly. That doesn't
Bobby.
make any sense.
Bobby,
Loot boxes.
everybody
my man.
right
Loot
now
box, boy.
is saying fuck college, play Fortnite.
Right?
Um,
Right? Like, the esports thing was kind of big when I was going to Boise, but, like, that was, like, on the big thing that was right then was Call of Duty and Halo. So, you know,
And Counter-Strike.
and Counter-Strike, yeah, my bad. And Counter-Strike is still kind of big today, but Fortnite is its
know, right?
own thing, though. Like, it's not even
Yeah.
part of MLG. It's literally just Fortnite. It's its own league. That's crazy. I hear dogs in the background. Also, we just hit that hour mark. Y'all want to call it a night?
It's
you wanna
on
talk
y'all.
about-
It's
You want to
y'all
talk about crash racing?
The what?
Crash Team Racing microtransactions.
Oh yeah. So
I
they-
will stick with my Team Sonic Racing. Thank you.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
so
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. So, D, because you own the game. You own both of them. So, what's happening here? So, what's explain
You
it to
want
me.
skins? You want some skins for your Crash Bandicoot? Pay money. You
there's
want new
actually-
carts for your Crash Bandicoot? Pay money.
Wait,
There's
but
actually,
wasn't
like, so there's actually like a little bit more to that one.
Yeah.
The way I said that, so well, actually, so the game, like, I guess the ESRB said, all right, guys, listen up, this loot box is getting kind of serious. If you're gonna have it, we're gonna that's gonna be on the rating that you have loot boxes. Okay, cool. So they released the game, didn't have loot boxes. So the box did not say it had loot boxes.
Oh, they put the
then,
bait and
like,
switch.
a week later, yeah. then
Who's
they
their
added
publisher?
it
Wait,
back in.
who's their publisher?
I don't fucking
Activision.
know.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it. They did the same thing in Call of Duty. They did the same exact thing in Call of Duty. They released the game, wait till all the reviews and the ESRB come out.
The thing is, they didn't even hide it. They didn't hide it because there's a spot where you can go to, and I saw it on YouTube. This guy named Spawnway, where it was literally the perfect spot for microtransactions, and lo and behold, boom, there it goes.
Admittedly, I played it for a minute, and it looked like I was like, is there like something? Is it gonna be some DLC to this game? You fool.
The thing is, there's supposed to be traditional DLC for this game, but I think they moved even that into like they supposed to put Spyro up in this game and shit. I think he's microtransaction now.
They're trying to get me for this 20-year-old game. They're trying to get me to pay more money. Could you fucking imagine if Final Fantasy VII Remake came out and whatever and like fucking,
please don't.
It's gonna have microtransactions.
I'm gonna say it.
It's already divided up, bro. It's already divided up in episodes.
What if fucking Yuffie was the DLC character?
Bruh, you want to go fight Sephiroth? Cost folk $5.
I don't think Yuffie is going to be a DLC character, but I think they're going to do some fuck shit like they did in 15 and have Cup Noodles be a sponsor again.
You know, I actually didn't really have an issue with that one.
I thought
just stupid enough.
It was stupid as shit. There was a point where I was riding a chocobo with a Cup Noodle hat, and I was just like looking at the game. I was like, this is fucking retarded, man.
Like, you know, it's like, all right, in-game ads in a game that I fucking paid for.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate it.
I will only tolerate it if it's just that fucking stupid.
Okay, do you remember that game Prototype?
Never did play that, but yeah, I remember it.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and I don't know about the second game, but in Prototype 1, I think, maybe it was in the second game, but in one of the prototypes, remember that game, remember that store, Game Crazy? Remember Game Crazy? There was a Game Crazy
video, yep.
Yeah, there was a Game Crazy promotion inside a Prototype, and even though like I was happy to see that because you know I wanted Game Crazy to like overtake GameStop even back then. It pissed me off because I paid for the game, and I was like 13. I was stupid as shit back then. Like, nah, I'm not about that life. I hate to see paid promotion. Like, if I see a Pepsi fucking promotion, like the only promotion I see in a video game is a promotion for like that fucking video game itself, or a video game like within that publisher, or they're promoting like a small indie game. Outside of that shit, I'm not about it.
What you're saying is no Pepsi Man.
No.
So that is a promotional game though. That game is promotion. So never like that. I'm just fucking going. You're already a whore. Might as well just suck every dick. I'm just saying. In that case,
now that I think about it, you know, at first I said, "Oh, okay. Well, if it's stupid and silly, then I'll let it go." But thinking about it, so in JoJo, like towards the end of Part 4, like when things are getting real tense and getting real serious, there's a big fucking Pepsi ad in the background, and it really ruins the fucking moment because it's like. Really bright. It's really bright, and honestly, this is gonna sound real pretentious, but I feel like adding ads in like that can kind of ruin the connection with the game. It can ruin some of the game's own internal integrity a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Like, could you imagine if you're playing Dark Souls and there's like just a big ass fucking ad in the background?
Like play Dark Souls and like one of those fucking worms come up with a fucking like with a trucker hat with fucking different like Pepsi on one side and there's some kind of fucking NASCAR promotion over here and it's just staring at you. Like it's just sitting there. It's not even talking to you. It's just an NPC just with a big ass fucking hat just staring at you.
Could you fucking imagine? If like, you know, if you beat the game without dying, or you know, if you skip like 5 bonfires, you can get the Turbo Estus. It's just like it's Sprite.
All right, I think we should call it a night.
We are living in a fucking capitalist hellscape. Good night, everybody.
I'm telling you, fucking cyberpunk is becoming truer and truer every day, man. Cyberpunk.
So anyway. If you like
does that mean I'm going to see Keanu Reeves just walking down the street then?
Well, see, here's the thing, though. He's not walking down the street in that game. He's a ghost in the game. So, like, you know, only that character is seeing Keanu Reeves. So even then, no, you wouldn't see Keanu Reeves, not even in the cybernetic future. I know it's sad. It's sad to think about, but we're just peons. We don't deserve Keanu Reeves' greatness, man. We're not beautiful, or we're not breathtaking. There you go. We're not breathtaking.
All right, boys. I'm gonna try to wrap this one up, I guess.
So, oh yeah, no.
No?
I'm gonna keep talking just so you cannot wrap it up.
Okay.
Daryl, say words. We're just gonna randomly make sounds. So yeah, keep doing that. Just like there we go. And all right.
Brandon, end it.
Go ahead, do your thing, man. Go ahead.
All right, fellas. If you enjoyed this, I guess you watched this on Facebook, but probably not.
Facebook or YouTube.
Oh man, I could have watched this on Facebook. Damn.
It's live right now. Actually, I'm watching myself on my phone.
Apparently, you can watch this if you're watching this in the future to see what it was like in the past before Disney did the great mind mending. You can at the time check us out on Spotify and also YouTube.
Come on, man! You gotta do the whole thing. We're on Spotify, Google Play.
We're on Spotify. Google Play, YouTube. If you're watching in the future, the Disney Great Mending, we're also on that too, probably because everyone else is.
Netflix. We're on Netflix next week.
We're gonna be on Netflix because we're getting our own Netflix original in the future. Relative to in the future. If you're watching this right now, we don't have it yet. You got to be in the future to see it.
By then, Netflix is going to be owned by Microsoft, and then Microsoft is going to be in war with Iraq. Don't ask questions.
Which will be weird because Disney owns both of them. That was fucking weird. If you
it's some Guns of Patriot, Metal Gear Solid 4 type shit that's happening there. Don't ask questions.
Yeah. We got a Facebook page that you can check out. Facebook.com/Mr. BR Jones.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
All three of us are on Twitter, so go find us on Twitter. We got Discord. Get up in there. It's dead as fuck.
Twitter handles up top for all three of us.
And so join us next Monday if you're watching on YouTube. Where
you forgot one. You forgot Stitcher. Say it.
We got a lot of shit going on, man.
I'm trying my best. Man.
We're getting there. Also, we're on Stitcher too, so we're on everything.
No, say it, damn it. We're on Stitcher. Say the goddamn name. Say the name.
We're on Stitcher. We're on iTunes in a couple of weeks.
No, damn it. Say the name on Stitcher. What is our Stitcher name?
We're ShovelWare Podcast.
There we go. And why are we called ShovelWare Podcast?
Because we like cats?
No, damn it, because I'm a moron. Say it.
Fucking dumb fuck.
All right, man, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Next Monday, where we're going to bring you more news from this capitalist hellscape. It's weird because this feels like the best of times and the worst of times for video games.
It feels it's the best of time and the worst of time just to be an American right now.
Like, on the one hand, it is cool that, like, Nier Automata. On the other hand, oh man, I feel like Activision's gonna break into my house and blast my fucking brains out if I don't give them $2 or more bullets. Good night, everybody.
Before we say good night, is near all the tomatoes, not near all tomato, where the hell you said? Good night. Peace.
What?